Hello everyone, welcome to my new channel, Learning with DC24, the best teacher in the world. I'm your host, DC24. Okay, that's enough of DC24. Let's get started with today's lesson. Okay, let's get it started then. Now we have perimeter and area. So here, this shape is a rectilinear shape, or you can just call it a compound shape. Now it's just a bunch of shapes mixed together. As you can see over here, we have this side, this, but we don't know what is this side. Now, how do we get that? Let me change the color real quick. Okay, we are good to go. Now look over here. Always look at the opposite sides. There are two ways to get this. So we have this side. I know it doesn't look like 6 centimeters, but let's just pretend it is. It's 6 centimeters. And then we have its opposite side, which is what? Also, it's 8 centimeters. Now, in any shape, this equals this. And this side equals this side. Let's just complete our shape. There you go. So this side equals this side. Now, how do we complete it? It says that here is 8 centimeters. So since it's the same as here, what can we do? How can we get this over here, which is the same? So here's 6 and here's 8. Now you can do it two ways. You can either take it over here, 6. How many times or how many numbers do you need to get to jump from 6 to become 8? You need 2 centimeters, right? So 6 plus 2 equals 8. So if here's 8, here is also 8. So we have 2 here. So now that we have this side, how do we get this side? So again, if this whole thing is 8 centimeters, what is here going to be? If here's 8 and here's 4, what is the remaining centimeters? It is 4, because 4 plus 4 equals 8. Now, if you notice, this will be very important step for getting the area. But let's just do the perimeter first. Now that we have this side, which is 8 centimeters, and we have this side, which is also 8 centimeters, we can do 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, which is the perimeter, which is 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 equals 32 centimeters. Now, how do we get the area? Now notice that all the sides are the same, so that means we have just made a square. So what is the area of a square? It is S squared. What is S? S stands for sides. So this is a side, this is a side, this here is also a side, and this whole thing is a side. Now all of the sides are what? At 8. So we do 8 squared, which if you remember 8 squared, what does it mean? 8 times 8, which equals what? 64. Are we finished yet? No. Centimeter squared. If you don't write centimeter squared, then your answer is wrong. The area is always in centimeter squared, or if it's in meters, it'll be what? It'll be meter squared. Okay? If it's in millimeters, then it'll be what? It'll be millimeters squared. Okay, so always take care of the unit that the question is using. Okay, so far so good. Let's move on to the next one. Now, we are missing this one. How do we get it? We know that this whole thing is 7 centimeters. Now, here is cut. We only have this place, this area over here. And it says that it's 2 centimeters. Now, how do we make 2 to become 7? We add what? We add 5. So 5 plus 2 is 7 centimeters. Now the same over here. How do we get this? This whole side is 6 centimeters. But here it's cut and they only have 2 centimeters. So how do we get 2 to become 6? It's what? It's 4 centimeters. So now this whole area is what? This whole area is 6 centimeters. And now this whole area is 7 centimeters. Now that we have all our sides, let's do it. We have perimeter, 6 plus 7, 6 plus 7. You can do it this way, or you can do 6 plus 7 times 2. Now over here we have 6 plus 7, that is 13. And then times 2, that will give us 26 centimeters. Okay? Now we have the area. What is the area of a rectangle? Since this is not a square, remember, because not all the sides are the same. Here's 7 and here's 6. So what is the area of a rectangle? Area of a rectangle is length times width. So we have the length and we have the width. So it's 6 times 7, which equals 42 centimeter squared. Okay? So that is it for our compound shapes. I know it's a little complicated, but just remember, when you have a missing side, just look at the complete side. So this is the completed side. It's 8 centimeters. All you have to do is just complete its opposite side. So if its opposite side is 6 centimeters, and the complete side is 8, all you have to do is complete the opposite side by adding the 2 in this case. Okay, so now let's move on to the third one. We have the perimeter of a rectangle. Now remember, this is equal to this. So if here's 3 centimeters, then here's also 3 centimeters. If here's 5 centimeters, then here's what? Here's also 5 centimeters. Now let's get the perimeter. P is for perimeter, which is 5 plus 3 in parentheses or brackets times 2. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 times 2 equals 16 centimeters. Now the area of a rectangle is length times width, which equals 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15 centimeter squared. Don't forget that. Now the same as here, you can stop the video and do it on your own and see how you do. Now you can check your answer. This equals to this. This is 6 centimeters. This is also 5 centimeters, just like here. Now the perimeter is 5 plus 6 times 2. 5 plus 6 is 11 times 2. That's 22 centimeters. And then the area equals length times width, which is 6 times 5. That is equal to 30 centimeters squared. So that is it. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. If you don't, thank you so much for watching, and please enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.